Upset. No disrespect, respectfully. But disrespectfully is disrespect. Don't be disrespectful. Those vile, disgusting Spartans. Poor little girl, them. And I'ma tell them why I'm mad. That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus. The other state, and of course, as always, I'm upset.
And I'm dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night. I want to piss on his ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are here almost as hostages now. It is I, the Maize Mad Man. I don't want to be here. Let me get that out the way. To my left or right,
the maniac.
whichever way you're looking at it. Down below.
Kinetic.
Listen, man, we aren't here. Let me get this out the way for none of your shenanigans. All right, my patience is thin. We already. Oh, here we go. You have one job, sir. One job. Keep these losers from holding on to that national championship.
I think we found out that you don't send an Irish to do a Wolverine's job.
Can't send a leprechaun to do a Wolverine's job.
Listen, the second half, y'all play much better. Dallas, man, but that second quarter, and I tell you this, man, your rush defense really got exposed in this game, man. Listen, I mean, y'all fought tough to the end. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it is what it is, man. What's your thoughts on the game, Dallas fan?
It was the first half, not playing offense. I mean, y'all wasn't watching the game with me, but I knew you had to come attack. I mean, if anything, if they ran with the quarterback power like they did with the first drive, you couldn't get behind but so much, or you had to play offense with the quarterback. He can throw, but it's like they just refuse to. They want to limit it. But when it's go time, you got to attack. It's go time. Put the ball in the air. We got players, but they just don't give the players enough to make enough plays. You're behind.
Listen, Dallas fan, we're gonna let you, because you know, obviously you got some explaining to do. We got questions for you and your program. All right. Number one, shout out to Jay Marion. Single coverage on Smith on that third down. Disgusting, nasty work. Why did they do it?
There wasn't nothing wrong with that call. It was the person who covered him. That was supposed to be Leonard Moore on him, not Gray.
Treppa, you watch yourself, man. We blocking Ohio State fans depending on how we feeling at the moment. So yeah, okay. The single man on third down obviously is what cost you the game. I'm gonna give you some credit here, because at halftime I almost didn't turn the TV back on. All right, I was like, this is getting Shabba ranks. You guys to that point hadn't forced them to do anything except score points on you in that first half. Really, what was the problem in the first half?
I just said it. They didn't play offense. What they did in the second half should have been part of the game plan in the first half, to put the ball in the air. I know the narrative is that Riley Leonard can't pass. He can pass. You see, he can pass. It's just that they limit the quantity of him passing.
No doubt. Really quickly, I believe my guy Cam is here. Cam, is that you? It's Carrington. I'm sorry. Carrington is here.
Oh, Carrington, congratulations, my brother. Your team did it, man.
Yeah, I don't know what was worse. I don't know what was harder to watch was, you know, the play calling for Notre Dame in that first half, or what the hell Ryan Day and Chip Kelly just tried to do on that last drive to close out the game. Now, look, no Ohio State fans has to worry about an NFL team coming down and calling Ryan Day about a job. What was that? I don't even. I mean, they snapping the ball with 15 seconds left on the play clock. Putting a fullback in the game, letting the defense know that this quarterback run. And yeah, but no, I got some more things to say, but
Absolutely. We'll get to it. My guy West Squad is in the building with us. West, what's good?
What up, though? Hey, I
What
wasn't
up,
that
though?
far off on my prediction, bro. I
You were
was only a
not.
couple points off.
You were
But,
not. And of
hey,
course,
congrats Ohio State, but hold that asterisk, bro. You know what time it is.
no doubt. By the way, my guy Kinetic is saying that this is a asterisk championship too. We're gonna get to all of that in a second.
Hey, it's obvious.
The Dom father is here. Shout out to my guy Dom. How you feeling?
Hey, I'll be back.
Woo!
All right.
You know what?
It's just
Yeah.
dog. I'm saying.
I got a few text messages from some people back in Ohio.
Yeah.
Really strange. I heard a lot like before November 30th, and then they just been gone. I mean, I didn't even get a Merry Christmas. Now all of a sudden my phone's exploding with Buckeyes, and it's like,
Yeah.
man, we sound like Cowboy fans right there. Dang.
Hey, listen, I
tell
gotta.
me the game doesn't matter. Please,
I gotta say,
try to convince me.
I did, and I think that was
matter.
me, and it was a mistake. But really quickly, I gotta do this because this, he deserves this moment here. My guy Mello, congratulations. You guys won the national championship.
Mello, you're natty champs, brother. Hey, shout to your team. Y'all did it, man. And can't take nothing from them. You know, it was a hell of a run, man. They beat all those teams. But again, the natty comes with a slow down because you couldn't. We still got that win against them, but they still got the ultimate prize. If I could reverse the roles, I would. I'm just being real. Give me my natty. But they got it.
Yeah, you can take a little bit from him now. Let's go ahead and put a. He got
No,
all them
a little
trophies.
bit. No.
them trophies, them 9 trophies. Let's put an asterisk behind. This little asterisk behind that though.
Hey, yo, speaking of nine trophies, homie that I was calling 8 titles, he gonna be on one if he come in here tonight, man.
Oh, he coming.
8.5. We'll give him 8.5.
Right.
Yo, 9 title Buck is here. That's great, bro. Great.
Yeah,
Shout
we'll
out to
get them
all
up.
of them, man.
Let's get them up. Let them,
Yeah, the link is in the chat, man. The link is in the chat. I'll drop a fresh one. The link is in the chat. Let's talk about it though, really quick, guys, because it is some stuff to talk about. Notre Dame outrushed 214 to 53. Not gonna get it done. Let's talk about it. Tell me what you think, Maniac.
Man, listen. You know, they got punched in the face, man. You got to understand that was the only way of really winning this game, right? I mean, when the first drive of the game, you said, bro, like this was exactly what you needed to do to start the game. They killed almost 10 minutes, scored touchdown. They said, okay, this looked like exactly what it's going to be. You know, Ohio State was explosive. So it's like, okay. And again, Ohio State, all 4 games of the playoffs, all 4 scored on the opening drive. No one was able to stop them. And that was that. When Ohio State got to the red zone, you're supposed to hold them to 3, right? Because you know they're going to move the ball. And Notre Dame was making them work. It was just not like boom, 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 boom. But listen, execution, man. And Ohio State was just, like I said, certain teams, guys, are just destined. And you just saw that. Like, I think after the Oregon game, it was kind of like, yeah, this just might be it for them. And it is what it is, man. Notre Dame play a tough game. They just don't got the dogs yet, man, you know, to play against a team of that caliber. And it showed tonight, man. That's it.
No doubt. Shout out to...
What a makeshift O-line. So, you know what? As much as I hate to say it, respect the Ohio State's O-line, bro. We can say what we want. We're talking about down 2 starters mid-season, not from the beat, mid-season, and look what they did, man. Regardless, you got to tip your hat to that unit, man. You just got to, because that's not easy.
Now
No
you right.
doubt.
This shit is gross
Before we
though.
move, yeah, before we move to Connecticut, Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Shout out to Goj. Congratulations on your
Yes,
national
go.
championship.
Congrats to you, champ. You
Uh,
understand?
Erica Allispin says, "No running game, no championship. Notre Dame. That's a fact." Kinetic, give us your thoughts on being outgained 214-53 on the ground.
I mean, it is what it is. We knew that Notre Dame, their strength of schedule was a little questionable, and I think that the first quarter they kind of caught OSU off guard, but then they got figured out and they became one dimensional in a lot of ways. They had a couple breakout catches, but outside of that, I mean, it was pretty easy to see what they were going to do. Kudos to Notre Dame for the attempt at a comeback late, but it was just too little, too late.
Yeah.
You can't come in against a top tier team and only play part of the game.
No doubt. I agree.
This is why Notre Dame likes to. This is why they fight so hard against the joint conference thing, because they know they would just be a middle of the pack team.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Real before you go, Wes, be sure to like the live if you haven't already. Share this with your friends and family. Wes, we coming to you next. What's how you feel about them being outgained 214-53 on the ground?
Who that's on me?
Yeah, that's on you.
Bro. Did Jeremiah Love get off the fucking bus, bro? Like straight up, bro. Bro.
He was hurt,
bro. I ain't
bro.
gonna hold you. I was half-ass watching this game because every time I looked up, it felt like Ohio State was scoring. So I didn't give this the best watch. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm probably gonna have to. ESPN about to play this shit 15 times in a row.
You know it.
I'm gonna have to hit a rewatch. But congrats to Ohio State. Every time I looked up, y'all was punching them in the mouth, except for the end there. It was looking kind of spooky. But
yeah.
Congrats. Behold that asterisk. And go blue.
No doubt, go blue. Carrington, did you expect Ohio State to outgain Notre Dame 214-53 on the ground?
Hell no. I mean, like we talked earlier, I don't even know where to start, because Jeremiah Love, for him to have 4 carries for 3 yards, I don't know what their plan was. I mean, I love their plan from Notre Dame's perspective. That first drive was perfect. I mean, they 2 or 3 4th and 1s that they converted.
Right.
But how in the world, even after Ohio State comes down and scores pretty quickly, right off the jump, they got out of that game plan. And I don't understand, when we said this, what made Michigan so great in beating Ohio State is they stayed with what they do. And after that first drive, I was like, oh man, Ohio State's in trouble. I didn't think Notre Dame would be able to keep up at that pace. But I was like, man, they're in trouble if Notre Dame keeps getting these 3 yards. Because that's just hard to stop. If a team is willing to be disciplined enough to do that. And just to sit here at the end of the game to see that he had 4 carries for 3 yards is kind of, I don't understand what their game plan was going in, because I think, did he have the brace on or did he take the brace off?
Yeah, no brace.
Yeah,
he was supposed to be healthier. And then
game plan.
So what I really thought hurt them though is they leaned on Riley too much that first drive. He had 9 carries. He ended up throwing up on the sideline. He was gassed after that first drive, and he came out for the second drive, and they were saying it was like a 20-minute break, with all them damn commercials. My God.
That was horrible.
Yeah, the commercials were
he had a 20-minute break, but when he came back out, he was so gassed and fatigued, he couldn't throw the ball. That drive, the next 2 drives, everything was going in the dirt. But I think they kind of abused him too much in that first drive, which doesn't really make sense why they didn't lean more on Price and Love, who are very good backs and Price had a good run on that first drive, and they just completely abandoned that the whole game. I'm really confused by that.
Real quick, let's get this super chat out the way before we move on to Dallas fan and what he thought about them being outgained 214-53 on the ground. AV Nurse Patrick, shout out to him and thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Says, I by no means will celebrate Ohio national championship on principle alone. Hey. However, the fact that the past two champions are Michigan and OSU just seems right. Go blue to that. And then DG, my guy Dexter Green, says Notre Dame can only beat Air Force, Navy, and Army. Dallas fan, what do you think about this, man? Notre Dame being beat on the ground 214-53.
Don't know. That's not us. It doesn't make any sense. You got three backs. You got a stable of backs. Even if you didn't use Jeremiah, Nias Williams can run. It's just I just don't know in the second quarter what they were trying to do.
Bro, right.
I mean, 53 yards for 4 quarters is stupid.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They're not stopping you. One of it was the pace of the offense. They never got into like a rhythm to go into 4 minutes. They kept trying to kind of, Freeman likes to burn clock, try to burn up the clock. Instead of getting your offense, you have to get your offense in rhythm, a chemistry going. So whatever that takes to snap the ball and get people hot and going versus sitting there and then doing a motion like we lost a play because the tight end hit the center hit the ball with the tight end because you're just waiting to set up stuff. You should have something that you can just execute. 1, 2, 3. Looking on your arm. Let's go. Get to the ball. Yeah. Let's go. But we'll learn.
Go ahead. I'll finish your point.
Rock will be better with once he gets the pieces he wants.
No doubt. My guy Keegan is here with us. Keegan, what are your thoughts on Notre Dame outgaining being outgained 214-53?
Yeah, a lot of props to Ohio State's offensive line tonight, but
always show our respect.
As far as on defense, like Notre Dame didn't have the defensive line that Michigan had, which was the blueprint, and they also didn't have the fast moving, hard hitting linebackers. And while that hurt us in coverage throughout the season, the run was stopped. So. And then we had
Michigan.
We had a good scheme for zone plus man plus sending cornerback blitzes to get pressure, and I don't think we saw a lot of that from Notre Dame, and I think that was the blueprint. And so and in their defense, maybe they didn't have the personnel to reenact the blueprint that Michigan had, so they had to change stuff up. So, but yeah, just I know you're specific with your point, but I did want to show up here and congratulate Ohio State and not take anything away from them before we get into it, and just enjoy it. And it's your night, and congratulations. You went all in the transfer portal. You were the first team to really do it. And y'all, as a fan base and a university, sold out and went into it. So congratulations.
Yeah, no doubt.
Respect. That's respect.
Before we get to you, Dom, I want to, my guy right here is begging for some attention in the comment section. Y'all idiots talk like UM did something special when it was mostly Ryan Day being stubborn.
Blah, blah.
Loss.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Blah. Listen, Dunn, you
Absolutely,
just won a
absolutely.
national championship, and you still talking about what Ryan Day did against Michigan?
No, it's
Yo,
the it's
you
the
just
no,
won
Or
the title. This is why y'all don't. This is why Ohio State fans don't deserve this shit.
yeah, and this is and that's and again, this been my beef. And you see again, Carrington. That's why I like Carrington is the realist. The problem is this. That stubbornness, right? Ryan Day, he was baited. Shut your ass up. Baited how? Will Howard threw the ball 33 times. He couldn't do shit. 2 innos. Listen, if you watch your team closely, right? How many times Will Howard threw the ball today? He only threw it 20
yeah, that's
something
a good
times.
point. I
Whenever
don't know
he's
exactly
throwing
how
the
many times
ball,
he threw the ball. Kinetic, can you get that for us? We got some comments back here. That's right. Yeah, my bad. Dom,
yeah.
it is your turn. What you got, man?
As I said at the very beginning, talk about the game being.
You're muted, Dom. I don't know. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear him.
I am.
I am too.
I think, man. Yeah, man. I think your mic is messed up because you cut off. Yeah, I don't think Maize can hear us because
we'll come back. We'll come back to you. We'll spin the block for you, Dom. Give me 1 sec. Black, what is it? Black Hat JRV.
Yo, man. First and foremost, I am going to say congratulations to the Ohio State Buckeyes. You did not get your golden pants. You did not get your Big Ten championship, but you were able to achieve.
Can y'all hear me?
Goal, and that is getting a national championship. So congratulations to you guys.
Hold on.
And that's what separates us from y'all because we actually have the respect to say that.
This season.
Someone text Maize so we can hear him. He can't hear us.
All right. I can hear you.
Okay. He's talking to a mic.
Yeah, I had to call
I can hear you.
You know,
I'm talking about Don talking to a mic or something. Maybe you got to reconnect it or something.
Oh, me?
No, Don. Don's mic. He's talking through some type of mic that's not connected.
Yeah.
Is that better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But nah, I had to call my dad. You know, most of my family is from Notre Dame. Like 80% of them are Notre Dame Fighting Irish fans. The rest are Purdue fans.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
yeah.
That's a rough
Indiana hard right there.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you know, and even though like we have our beats with Notre Dame, it's still a friendly rivalry at the end of the day. So
I thought it was a rivalry.
Yeah.
You talking about Purdue, right?
Oh, Purdue, man, they're afterthought, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I remember freaking when I came out for my brother's graduation, and my cousin, he graduated from Purdue. He was trying to talk shit after we lost that TCU game. Like, y'all have not been shit since Drew Brees.
Yeah.
That's
no, they was when they knocked Ohio State off with that. What was that receiver they had? Oh man,
Rondale Moore.
Yeah, Rondale Moore was they was decent with him.
Yeah. I mean the offense. Oh, TD Sports, what's going on, champ? That's my BX brother right there. He's a Notre Dame fan. Dallas. It's my man from the Bronx. He do boxing media too, like me. But he's a big Notre Dame fan, man. Appreciate it, TD. Thank you.
Shout out to him, man. Salute.
What up, B?
What up, B?
Because I actually live in Colorado, so the one good thing is that, like, at least in Colorado, like it's Broncos or nothing most of the time.
Right.
Yeah.
At least with Dion, he has given them some culture, at least with college football, but still.
No doubt, man. Okay, so we finally here 9 title buck tonight. What's good, man?
Oh, hold on. What's y'all ready? Y'all paying attention?
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're here for you, PJ.
We right here.
Man, I'm just watching us take photos with the trophy. Man.
Now do it, bro. Listen.
It must be nice, huh? Must be nice, man. Hey, man, now I feel just like how y'all felt last year, huh?
Not exactly, because we did it with an undefeated record. So
Oh,
Facts.
undefeated.
Facts.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Who
Speak
y'all
to
beat?
it.
With the
Washington.
we
Who
beat
we beat?
y'all, and we beat Alabama. Nick Saban's
We
Alabama
Okay,
beat
in the Rose
Alabama.
Bowl.
whoever was
I'll
on
give
the
you the
And then we
Alabama
beat the
one.
most
The Alabama,
high-powered offense
that's
in
decent.
college football with Washington. So
Yeah, we beat. Yeah, we beat the snot out of Notre Dame too. Nobody thought they was gonna win. They did. I'll give them credit though. They fought back.
congratulations, you beat a team that lost to NIU.
Yeah, I mean, and that's fine. That's fine. I mean, you discredit the win any way you want. But listen, let's get to the point. Let's get to the point of the whole conversation. Is this is one of the better runs in the history of college football. I just want to say that.
I mean, you can't say
It's
it's one of
the
the better
only
runs in the
run
history
under
of college
This
12
football
team
year,
when you have
big
two
playoff.
losses.
rival is one of the
You're
biggest
the only.
runs.
It's
Really?
it's the
Yeah,
only national
like
championship in
it's
history
one of
with
the
two
best
losses.
runs
So that can't be
that
one of the
we've
best
ever
runs.
seen.
So I
Johnson
think
LSU.
I think wait.
Okay,
So
hold
I
on.
think
Can
Come
we?
what
on,
he's
let's be
trying to
for
say.
real. Let's be
No,
for
no, no,
real.
no, no. Look,
We are
this is
being
no, no,
fair.
no. You're right. I think we're
Let's
Tennessee,
dissect it.
Oregon, Texas, and Notre Dame. Don't get me wrong.
No,
You're
but
right.
include the game
That
before
that's
that.
a
Include
that's
the
a
game before
very
that. No.
that's a hell of a run. Now, the reason why it's tough to say that is because it's now a 12-team playoff. Who's not to
Yeah,
say why LSU would have done? So it's hard.
yeah,
This
yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
first season. Let's give
I
it
feel you.
another
I
3
feel you. I
years,
feel you.
4 years, and we
By the
could come
way,
revisit that.
by the
But
way,
it's
Yeah,
a
I
hell
if
of
feel
a
you.
Notre
I
run.
Dame
feel
would
you
have
on that.
won,
I feel
if
you on
Notre
that.
Dame would have won, the
Right,
same
hold
thing could
on.
have been said.
It's
Yeah,
still a
so let
hell
me
of a
comment
run.
on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
I
still
would
a
have
hell of
gave
a
them
run.
credit. I would have gave them credit. I would have been like, bro, they did beat. I would be like, man, they beat Penn State, Ohio State. I would have gave them credit too. I would,
Well, yeah, I mean they
bro.
would
If
have
you
had one
go
less
through the
loss than
gauntlet and beat Tennessee, Oregon, Texas, Notre Dame, man, that's formidable.
It's
Like, bro,
impressive. No,
if y'all,
it's
Yeah.
true. It is. It
That's
is.
formidable.
I
So
can't lie. That's
I agree with
impressive.
Yeah, I Maniac, I totally agree with what you're saying, and I agree. It's impressive from the standpoint. And again, part of this is what you said. It's because of the 12-team playoff. We play more top teams. This is Ohio State. They've beaten the most top AP5 teams in a season. Why is that? Because of the 12-team playoff. Next year, you probably have the winner of that 12-team playoff do the same thing, right? Because by default, most of the time you're going to have to beat 3 to 4 top 5 teams maybe to win it
well,
all,
see, I
plus
disagree.
Correct.
what's in the regular season. Now, Ohio State, they in the regular season, they played a lot of top 5 teams, even if you don't want to consider, I don't know if some people, Indiana, Penn State weren't really top 5, but at the time they played them, they were, in the AP top 5. So I think that's what Maniac is saying. Let's wait 5 to 10 years of
Yeah, that's
this,
true.
like we did with the top 4, to really
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
what
I
does
say
other people's path look like. Also,
let's give it like 4, right? We could make a good assessment because you're right. You see, like you said, by default, um, you're gonna have to win either 3 or 4 games, right? And they
Right.
all gonna be against top 10 teams. And based on what you did in the regular season, if you got any of those wins, then that adds to that. So, but nonetheless, bro, listen, at me as a Michigan fan, I salute y'all. Y'all had the toughest run between Notre Dame and y'all to even get to the Natty and then beat them. The only team that had y'all on the ropes was Texas,
Yeah,
right?
the
Yes,
Texas game was the championship.
Notre Dame kind of made a run there, but it was still y'all dominated from the second quarter on. It was y'all game. So y'all dominated 3 of the 4 teams, man, in the playoff. That's impressive, man. And no one can take that from y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking as a college fan, but it feels good though that at least my team beat the Natty. But it's good though.
I
Respect
knew
to
I
y'all.
knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Yeah,
Hey, it's
y'all,
all good, man.
special to you guys.
Somebody keep changing my name. Who keeps trying to take my title?
eight and a half title block. Who did?
Who keeps
What
doing
happened?
that, man?
It's
Somebody keep
not.
changing my
I'm just
name,
trying to
man.
keep the record correct. Okay, I'm
It's
just trying to
not
keep it,
title,
keep it
but it's an
honest.
asterisk.
Ah, man,
I'm just trying to keep it honest.
that's disrespectful, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
but
I
y'all,
mean,
hey
I'm just
man,
messing with you.
y'all cool, man. I like talking to y'all for real.
no,
Y'all
No
be
doubt,
saying
man.
y'all be hating sometime, but it's cool.
I mean,
look,
we
we
hating
could.
all the time on Ohio State. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
With that
No,
said,
but you know what? Yeah, it's
congratulations.
respectful. It's a respectful hate thing. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh
we,
no,
we
yeah.
gotta we get a lot of Ohio State fans that come up here and we let them cook. We let them talk their talk because at the end of the day, man, we don't like them, but it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be here like, oh, don't let these guys talk. And we realists. That's the difference. We're haters, but we're realists. So that's
I'm
why
here.
it's easy to come here. So
All I'm saying is you cannot lose to the defending national champions third string scout team at home as 20-point favorites
Hey, we
and then
did.
cry
It's an
about a flag
upset.
and then cry about a flag afterwards and then in the same season try to say y'all are a national championship team. It don't work like that.
No,
they
it did.
got it,
It
man.
did.
Kinetic, they
Unfortunately, it
won.
does.
They
It
won.
did.
It is. We
And
gotta accept it.
ain't nobody crying about no flag. Listen, man,
Jack
it's the
Sawyer
heat
was
of the
crying pretty
moment.
hard.
It's the heat of the moment.
And y'all
Like,
tried to
bro,
make it a felony afterwards, so
this is the reason why we don't like you guys because
y'all can't beat us. We get it.
no. We can beat y'all. We beat y'all like 18 out of 20 years since I've been alive. Like we've been
You guys
spanking
always tell
y'all.
us not to talk about
We've been
ancient history. Let's
spanking
talk about
y'all
this
for a
decade.
long time.
No. You guys always
Like,
say don't
you know
talk
what
about
I'm
ancient
saying?
history. So
Hold
let's
on,
talk
If
about
you want to be for real,
let's talk about this
Guys.
decade.
All right. So the beginning. All right. Look, we get it, bro. I know it's tough. It's tough to grip it that Ohio State won the Natty, but you just got to tip your hat and keep it
Single
moving.
night, every
Now we
single
talk
night we've
about
ever won, we've done with an undefeated season. They can't say the
no,
same.
but
They
if
won.
it's so
That's
kinetic,
over. They are the
if
current
we're gonna
champions.
if
It's
we're gonna
over.
if we
I mean, you're kind of
comparing,
champions, but you're not our kind of champions.
we compare the Natty.
Y'all kind of champions, bro.
We
Would
go
you get the different
undefeated.
trophy?
We go
man,
undefeated.
come
We win our
Come on, man.
championships. Y'all don't.
It's a trophy. It's the same one.
Yeah. So
It's
look,
not the same one.
Just
Ours
like
says
side by side.
ours
One has
says
Ohio
X
State on it.
and
One
O.
has Michigan.
Yours doesn't. So
all right, so look, guys, let's talk about this because now the season is officially over. Now, PJ, y'all gonna lose a lot on both sides of the ball, right? And y'all might lose a coach or two. We don't know, right?
Yeah, we don't.
Nobody want them.
Based on
Tim
that,
Knowles is
man,
already gone.
what are you expecting? How your team to look next season?
Depending on who's the quarterback, that's my biggest thing is figuring out if it's going to be Sayin or Keenholz or whatever his name is. But
It's gonna be Sayin.
I don't. Yeah,
Y'all
I would lean
leave.
Sayin. But
If y'all don't play
other
saying,
than that, I'm not too concerned about the piece. Well, I mean, of course, we losing the whole defense besides Caleb Downs, but we got some youngsters I think will be able to step up towards the end of the season. I figure we go 9-3 and maybe make the playoffs. I don't know. It's not a it's not a guarantee. 10-2, 9-3 type of season.
I respect it. You see,
let me
that's
cut
the
in here
realist
1
take.
second.
That's a realist take. You're gonna get an Ohio State fan that's gonna tell me, now we're going 12-0 next season, guarantee. And it's like, yo, come on, you gotta be, especially if you lose some coaching, especially there's already rumor has it about Jim Knowles. And even us, we might lose Wink, that's still up in the air. So it's gonna be interesting on the how Ohio State replaces what they're gonna lose. Because again, one thing I also give to your program that I hate very much is that you guys don't really have bad seasons, right?
Yeah.
History proves that. I can't lie. But I think this season it's not going to be a horrible season for OSU, but I think it's going to be a regular like 10-2, 9-3 kind of season.
And we don't really know about the portal yet fully. You know, when it reopens again after spring. So you know, I think there'll be some more movement. I don't think everybody's roster is going to be set, but we're probably going to lose the first game right out the gate because Texas play Texas. Yeah, so I mean,
they already have them. I think they got the #1 betting odds to win the Natty. But again, that's on paper, bro. That don't mean. But they're gonna be tough. We'll see. I really want to see if Arch is like that this season. We're gonna find out.
I think he is for real.
We'll see.
Real quick, like the live if you haven't already. Share this with your friends and family on social media. Let's move the conversation forward. Something that shocked me. Notre Dame did outgain Ohio State through the air. Now, granted, Ohio State in the second half didn't need to pass much, and it seemed like when they did, they got what they wanted. But still, the fact is Notre Dame outpasses the other state 255-231. Anybody thought that would be the case coming into tonight?
No.
We did it with Penn State. No. I knew that they can do it. They can pass. The issue is quantity.
No, come on, man.
It's quantity.
That's just
shouldn't be for real. I just said he just outpassed Penn State. He can pass. I've seen him pass all year.
It's a game flow thing. Flow thing. Let's be for real. Like,
has he thrown for 255?
If he could throw for 255, that would have been in the game plan from the jump. They know that they babied him.
233 last game.
233. Okay, that's fine. This is a game plan thing. I'm talking about, like, bro, you're down. What was it? 28-7. Right. Okay, so at this point, we're playing soft zones, and he starts cooking a little bit and starts to hit a few passes. Let's not overreact to this 255. 100 and maybe 80 of it is in glorified garbage time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're pressing. They're trying to get in.
How was it garbage time when they just
playing soft zone?
Right.
It's playing soft zone.
I'll say this, in my opinion, I don't.
And you just got a big bomb from Jeremiah Smith at the end.
I don't think the intention was for them to pass. I really don't. I don't think that was their intention. And personally, and look, I'm not trying to pile it on. I know how it is. I know how it is losing championship. It sucks. I'm not trying to pile this on. But to me, I don't think he can pass. Like, I don't think. I mean, even the drive to start the game, he was throwing in the dirt. He had to have 6-7 passes where he was just throwing in the dirt. And I don't. Truthfully, I haven't watched Notre Dame a lot this year. Just from what I saw in this game, it disappointed me.
Then that's the problem. You accuse yourself. I ain't watched no football, but I know he can't.
I haven't watched Notre Dame. No. I'm saying
this
game.
That's the point.
No. This game. Because
how you going to
game? I was talking.
You won, but you can't tell me my quarterback can't pass, and then you didn't watch the damn games.
No, I said I did not watch Notre Dame this year. I'm talking about today. He could not throw the ball, is what I'm saying. When it mattered, he could not throw it. That's what I'm saying.
When it mattered, that's how they came back.
I know, but to my man's point, that they were up by 24 points. The
issue was the first half he wasn't passing.
But you know how defense, depending on what the score is, the defense is going to change. No, I'm not trying to, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying,
bro, he passed at the second half of the game, not the first half.
No, but because the score was where it was at, the game plan was not to do that. The game plan was what they did on that first drive. If they could have done that all game, that's the way.
You thought they were quarterback power for 4 quarters?
No, I'm not. I'm saying they could run the ball. If Notre Dame could have done a Michigan and run the ball every play, that's how they would have won. That's how we all said that's how they had to win. We never said the way they win is put the ball in their quarterback's hand and throwing the ball. We knew that was not how
you thought that. I'm telling you,
we just watched it. What are you talking about? We just watched it. They didn't do nothing.
You watched
after
them
that
not pass the
drive.
first half. They couldn't run, so they had to say, "Oh, Riley, now you need to pass." In the second half, and almost came back.
The second drive they had the ball. The second drive they had the ball. Did you
What was the first half? What was the first half of passing yards?
I'm pretty sure this. I'm pretty sure this year's Natty is going to be more viewed than last year's Natty. Washington brought that down way. Brought that way down. These are two blue blood programs.
No, absolutely.
With huge fan bases.
And then you add Michigan fans watching because we want them to lose. So the viewership is going to be retarded for this one. Look,
you got all the cities watching: Chicago, New York.
Yeah. No, of course. Look, the bottom line is this, man. Ohio State was just a better team. Bottom line, Notre Dame, their future is bright. Don't get me wrong. I think Marcus Freeman, he's going to be an animal, a coach. To look forward to. The only thing, if I'm a Notre Dame fan, is that I could see the NFL calling for him. Maybe not this season, but I think he does have that kind of talent. Ryan Day, who said it? Was it Carrington or PJ?
Oh, they ain't calling. They ain't calling.
They said, don't worry. They said his phone gonna be dry when it comes to the NFL. But you never know, man.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You think Ryan Day's phone gonna be dry?
Yes.
No,
did you watch?
I don't know.
Did you watch what just happened?
No.
At the end of that game, what was that? If you can't run out the clock in college, and you over there fumbling on what plays to call in college and how to properly run out the clock, that's on a weekly basis. Something
hold on. You complaining about
listen. I'm a realist though. I'm happy we won, but the man had him get out the huddle with 40 seconds left on the play clock. He snapped the ball with 15 seconds while the play clock was running. I mean, you can't do that. That was some boneheaded play calling to end this game.
I disagree with you.
JOJ.
I disagree with you, man.
I was just disappointed in that.
I disagree with you. He just trying to get them to use the timeouts. We know this quarterback is not going to be able to pass when it really counts.
So I ain't worried. I'm just saying.
Are y'all glad to be stuck with Ryan?
For real.
Let's
pass when he needed to pass to catch up with Ohio State.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Why didn't you go for it on fourth down then?
Because that's not his. Because he wanted the point.
Fourth and goal. You kick a field goal. Why?
I didn't like that call. Yeah, I didn't like that.
I thought that was not a great call too.
If you telling me you got Quinn Ewers, you going to kick a field goal? I bet you don't.
Probably not. All right. So look, Dom has something to say. Dom, what you got?
Hey, thank you, M3. I got to check out here, but what I'd like to say first of all, in case they show up after I'm gone, the Garrison, Mello, Jason, the Blueprint guy, and Kerrigan, congratulations, gentlemen. Enjoy your national title. The guys that come in here and chat all the time about the stuff, congratulations, because you are the third team in the history of college football to win a national title with 2 losses. Talk about the cats, the dogs, the mouse. I got to tip my hat to Ohio State's offensive line. As Maniac said earlier, they were over. Notre Dame's defensive front was overmatched. They were too small, and Ohio State just manhandled them the whole night. That's the game right there. We could talk about passes and this and that, but that was the game. And the good news here, the really good news that I'm taking away from this is that this will ensure that Ryan Day stays at Ohio State.
Hey, I want to refresh y'all memory. You remember Jim Harbaugh?
870 day. And
he was starting a tradition.
We'll see y'all next year in Ann Arbor, and you guys can go through and see what it's like to start a season with this new increased Big Ten or whatever the hell it is with a depleted kitchen cabinet. You guys are going to see how it feels. So enjoy it.
Oh, no, we'll be fine.
I can't sit here and listen. And then whoever said it earlier, oh, what about that 20-year run? Well, what about that 20-year run? Because if you go look at the record, okay?
Oh, here we go.
1994 is the last time an Ohio State team beat a higher ranked Michigan team. So you should have beat those guys. You should have beat those.
Yeah, we should have, but we didn't.
The last 3 years and last 4 years in a row, you guys were number 2. And if it wasn't for you guys that lost to us, you guys should have been out of the top 15. But with
Sounds like excuses.
Format.
Dumb. It's like what I tried to tell Garrison, and he said I was wrong. We beat Ohio State when they're at their best. They beat us when we're in a rebuilding phase or a bad team.
Nah, don't do that. You remember Hart and what was his name? The other quarterback, Penny, Hart, all those guys. They went 0-4 too.
Just said it's been 30 years since y'all beat us when we were a better team than you.
There's been senior classes that went 0-4 too.
Yeah, true.
No, let's stop it. Let's stop it.
I'm gonna go. The last thing I want to say, please. You guys lost to a quarterback that threw for 62 yards and 2 interceptions. It takes the little bus to school.
No doubt. He said takes the little bus to school.
the little.
Why y'all be doing our quarterback like that, man? Y'all
he was pretty bad,
bro.
man.
You saw that.
To steal some of the terms from our guy Maize Madman here, Ohio State, currently claiming to be a championship team, a tough championship team, lost at home as 20-point favorites.
Oh my God!
With a walk-on Make-A-Wish quarterback, the Lollipop Guild catching passes, and a Pee-wee offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Stop stealing. Listen, y'all. When y'all say stuff like that, y'all really are undermining your team philosophy and performance. I've said this multiple times.
Moore did that. We beat the champions with all of that.
I get it, and you should be happy. Listen, I'll never taken anything away from y'all for that. But the reason y'all won the game is because, unlike every other team Ohio State has played this year, Ohio State could not force you guys to get out of what you do, which was run the ball. That is why you won. Just like today's game, if Ohio State was not able to get Notre Dame outside of what they did that first drive, they would have lost. It's simple. Michigan, I don't know how they do it. They stay disciplined when other teams they crack at the first sign of adversity. I don't understand it.
Culture, but that's what it is.
No, listen here. Let me tell you something.
Hold on now.
See, and this is how y'all tried to bamboozle us, and y'all tricked Ryan Day into believing this too. Listen, man.
No, it's no.
It's not
PJ,
about no
don't tell me
culture.
about this.
Listen,
Listen, go ahead.
Listen. Just hear me out for 2 seconds, and I'm done.
Go ahead.
The dude. Y'all call him soft, right? It's like it's the realest thing ever, man. Y'all call him soft, so then he's trying so hard to prove that he's not soft, but he gets out of it being himself when he plays against you guys.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Like if I'm fast, why would I try to go and wrestle a bully that's 6'5" and big? I don't know what, he's 300 pounds. I'm gonna use what I have to beat you. So at the end of the day,
y'all are trying so hard to convince people that you're a tough team.
No, PJ, hold on. Go ahead. All right, look, PJ, I'm gonna say something, right? Because again, this is how I'm gonna debunk that, right? Because I hate when Ohio State fans try to say is that Brian Day's trying to prove something. No, he's not. Listen.
All right.
2021. We're gonna go for all the games he's lost, or every single one. In 21, CJ Stroud threw for 394 yards, 2 touchdowns, almost 400 yards, right? Almost 400 yards. You had Njigba, first-round pick. You had Wilson, first-round pick. And you had Olave, first-round pick.
The defense lost that game.
Hold on. All right. Hold on. All right. But again, Michigan's philosophy stood the same. Y'all tried everything. Don't give me that Ryan Day. No, and then in 22, CJ Stroud threw for 350 in that game. Right? Y'all was winning at halftime. Michigan late the trenches. Again, like Carrington was saying, is that Michigan is disciplined in what they do. They're going to run that ball. We're not going to crack. 2023, same thing. Michigan has beaten you guys 4 years in a row, the same thing. You guys try to throw the ball, it didn't work. Y'all try to run the ball, it didn't work. Now, y'all had success in these games. I'm not saying we shut y'all down, but you can't bring what happened in November as well. You try to pass in the other years, and it's nothing. Will Howard threw it 33 times in that game. That was in the regular season. That was his second most attempts in the season, first being the Oregon game in October. I'm telling you, when Will Howard throws for
I don't want to make this about Michigan.
I don't either. I don't either because
we've spoken these points to death. We know what it is.
Okay.
We beat them. They won the national championship. Let's talk about the national championship. And you know, whatever you know happens off after that, we'll get to it. They know who Big Bro is.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's and if you're a soft-minded person, then you'll be like, man, I ain't soft, bro. I ain't do that. You get you all out of character. That's a normal bully. That's what bullies do. That's why you just do nothing.
I bet Ryan Day still walking around Mercedes-Benz Stadium trying to find Lou Holtz right now.
By the way, I hope he does find Lou. Here we go. Shout out to TD Sports. He sent this earlier, and I missed it, but he says Ryan Day is the worst head coach to win a national championship since Jim Tressel, Larry Coker. Salute to you.
I'll give you one.
Go Irish.
Jim Harbaugh.
We got to bring. Listen, we got to. Yo, wait. What?
Yeah. I'll give you one worse.
Hey,
Jim Harbaugh, one of the legendary coaches in football. Period. Don't try that.
But look, here we go. We do have to drop a couple people because I can't add any more people, and we got some. Garrison is backstage here. We need to.
Notice he wasn't too busy to come on the show this time.
Right.
No. Yeah.
Yo, that's a fact.
You knew he got time. He got time today.
The $10 super chat, he says the end of the season, congrats to Buckeye fans, hit the like button, subscribe, become a member. Maize Maniac and Kinetic deserve appreciation for their hard work, dedication. Go Blue. Shout out to that.
Yes, sir.
We lost my guy. It looks like we lost my guy, Keegan, come back later.
Let's bring him back later. Yeah,
we'll bring you back up. Here we go. The champ is here.
There you go.
Garrison has arrived to the live.
I'm just jumping in. I just heard you. You say let's talk about the game. So let's talk about the game. I want to hear what everyone else has to say.
Let's talk about it. We went over before you got here. We went over the fact that you guys outgained Notre Dame 214-53 on the ground, right? Which I thought was a area that Notre Dame had to win to be successful tonight. Obviously that didn't happen. They lost the game. They did make it a little interesting in the end, but what are your thoughts? Let me get your thoughts on that.
Belt the ass. It's funny. All week we had, I went around on Spaces with Notre Dame fans. I came on here. We talked about it. Johnny's show, my show, was College Football. I had a lot of conversations about this game. And I kept saying that there were some non-negotiables. I said, Notre Dame likes to run the ball, but Ohio State is the best at stopping the run on, and they're highly rated at every single level of their defense, from lineman to linebacker. For the corner and safety. I said I just don't see how you guys win that way when you have a subpar passing game. Notre Dame fans didn't want to hear it. I said, okay, another non-negotiable is you guys say you want to put us in a box. Well, name the offense that put our defense in a phone booth and tell me where it had success. They still didn't want to hear that. Talked about how their defense, they kept saying how their defense was elite, and I kept saying, no, it's not. You can't be elite when you give up 130 rushing yards a game. We gashed them on the ground, went right through them like a hot knife through butter, passed the ball wherever we wanted to. They said they were going to play man. You got torched up. Stop holding Jeremiah man on man. It's the dumbest thing you can do. It's a malpractice as a coach. Facts. And it's just, everyone said I kept being cocky throughout the week. I kept being arrogant. No, I said we were going to blow their doors off, and that's what we did. And the only reason
they said the same thing to me.
And the only reason they came back into this game is because we let our foot off the gas pedal. And I was sitting there saying, dude, why is Ryan still running the ball? Just go out there and put them away. Put them 6 feet under, lock them down there, and then let them go again. Dig a grave by the banks of the Olentangy, drop their body on there, and drown them in there. There's no reason to let them back in this game. And even when they came back within 8, I still wasn't worried because I knew we're gonna go back out there and just finish the game. And next thing you know, these idiots think that all that bumping gums about you guys did about your freshman corner number 29. I don't even need to say his name. Number 29. All you bumping all those gums about him. He went out there talking all that shit. So what is
wasn't him? Wrong corner.
No. What is Stinkmeter saying?
Wrong corner. That wasn't who's supposed to cover.
You was talking all that good shit a second ago till you got kicked in your chest. Bro,
wrong corner wasn't Gray. It was Leonard Moore.
No, I don't. 29 Leonard Moore.
No,
okay.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't even know who you're talking about. You said Gray. I said Leonard Moore.
That last pass went over Gray. That's exactly who went over. He talked
right. That's what I said. That wasn't the DB. That wasn't who's supposed to be covering Moore.
Bro, he was right, bro. All right, see, we ain't got time to hit the excuses. We watched. We all saw the game. We all watched the tape, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day.
He had 88 yards and 56s on that play,
bro.
He was covered.
Why? Listen, I get it. It's hurt, and it hurts. I got empathy for you, bro. Every time you get on this big stage, man, y'all just don't got it. And I understand it, bro. I've been there.
Oh man, that's let it get him off.
And don't get me wrong. Like, let me bring this up real quick. Ohio State not only was the first program to ever win an AP, BCS, and college football playoff championship. We are now the first
BCS. Yeah, that wasn't the first team.
To do all three.
Oh
yeah.
And now we're the first program to do all 4 in the 12 team.
You're also the first program in 154 years of college football to win with 2 losses.
Hey, your team got left months ago. We don't got to talk.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Our team still had a 0 in that loss column.
Let them go. Hey, man.
Hey, first team in 154 years to win a championship with 2 losses. So congrats.
You know what? I love it. Us and LSU did it. Shout out to LSU. Speaking of LSU and us,
17 years ago.
Hey, you're right. Hey, speaking of LSU, guys, you'll love this fact right here. Ohio State now is tied since 2000 for the most championship appearance. For the second most championships since 2000.
Third most.
Tied.
Third.
No,
you can't use 2000.
Alabama has 6. LSU has 3 before y'all, and then is y'all. So y'all third.
Clemson has 3. 1, 2,
3.
LSU has 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're tied for, like I said, second for the most championships since the turn of the millennia.
Okay.
We also
if you want to curate a specific
and the only program who's been to the only program who's been to more championships since the turn of the millennia is Alabama.
In the turn of the millennium. That's not a stat.
When you got to use a very specific timeline to make your team sound good, you're
better. You're acting like 25 years isn't a long time. You guys.
But let me ask this stat. Who's the last undefeated? Who's the last undefeated national champion?
Oh my God!
That matters.
Buckeyes.
shows how butthurt you
no,
are.
because
I don't want to hear it
now,
because it kills his narrative. That's all it is.
People want to bring up. People want to know.
He on his ESPN tip. Let him roll.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
People want to bring up, guys.
I feel for you, my homie. I really feel for you too. Just after you have your best season ever as a Michigan fan, your program history, the next year, bro, as soon as
and
you
we beat y'all, and we still beat y'all. So at least listen,
Your championship isn't even in the same
and we
conversation.
still beat y'all.
Like, and then you beat us.
Y'all have the only championship with a 2-loss record. So you're at the bottom of the list of championship teams.
No. I was just getting ready to ask that.
No, but you sat here, you tried to diminish our championship. So I
Who wins?
I'm not diminishing it. I'm diminishing.
We just called the corny record is. You coming up with corny records.
If you feel that the facts diminish your championship, it is what it is, bro. It's not me.
Wait. You feel for Michigan fans?
Bro, no, this is what I feel for Kinetic right now because he's sitting here trying to diminish our.
He does.
Oh, wait.
I'm not trying to diminish anything. I'm speaking facts. You're the one thinking it diminishes it. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
No, you're trying to be funny, jokey about the 2-loss thing. Cool.
I'm being honest. That's what I'm doing. I'm being denial.
It's the same record Notre Dame got.
And what I'm saying is that I get it, bro. I have
but they don't got the trophy.
Right, we just don't have a trophy.
That trophy is a 2 in the loss column. It's the only one that ever has.
I get it. After you just saw your championship, that championship you saw, you beat us this season, which was one of your worst teams ever. I get it, bro. No matter what.
You're still the defending champs. You haven't beaten us.
No, you're not the defending champ right now. You're not the defending champ.
You can't be the champ.
We're the defending champs.
Ohio State the defending champ.
You cannot be the champ if you can't beat the champ.
Right. Listen, enjoy it. Yes, you gotta enjoy it. Because next season, y'all won't be repeating. I guarantee that.
Y'all gonna go 8-5 again.
No, we not.
Hold on. Go ahead, Garrison.
Phil, who was named the 2024 national championship?
It was Ohio State.
Oh, okay. Defending champs. Stop playing with me, bro.
You can't be the new champ if you can't beat the current champ. Sorry.
Let's have an honest conversation.
Who said that? If the defending champ already lost the belt, you don't have the belt anymore. Bro, you guys lost the belt, losing 5 times.
Okay, hold on, bro. They didn't even participate for the belt. They didn't even participate.
That's facts. We get that, Garrison. But I want to ask this.
I want
to ask a question.
I want to ask this. Was y'all scared when Notre Dame started throwing the ball?
No.
Yes, y'all was. Yes, y'all was.
No.
Hold on.
How can we outpass Ohio State?
How you ask me a question, then I tell you I wasn't actually, Phil, just 5 minutes ago during my rant, didn't I say even when they brought within 8, I wasn't scared because I knew it was going back out there moving the ball and they sorry asses. I wasn't worried. Bro. Bro, the last time they beat us, MLK was alive. Like, bro, what are we talking about, bro? They can't, bro. It was still World War II.
Hey, the Ohio State fans, I want you to do this. I want y'all to do this.
Daddy's home, damn it.
Congratulate Michigan.
Stop it.
Hey, congratulate Michigan for giving y'all toughness. That's all I want y'all to do. Congratulate Michigan for giving y'all toughness. Because if we don't put y'all in the phone booth
here we go.
and beat the crap out of y'all don't win the natty. So just congratulate us.
I believe that. That's half our trophy.
That's half our trophy.
The same way.
No.
Every one of our 12 national championships was a undefeated season. You can't say that.
This is why this rivalry is so good. That's all I got. This is why this rivalry is so good.
Bro, you want to talk about Jim Crow championships? Go ahead, bro. I don't.
Because unlike you, I don't have to create a specific timeline to feel good about my team or to create a narrative.
You still the lowest one in the group.
Bro, every single team played under the same rules at every time, in every era of college football. They played under the same rules, under the same in the same era. So they all count. They all count.
Enough, bro.
They all count.
Listen,
they all count.
I don't care if Michigan. I don't care if Michigan won the natty when dinosaurs were roaming the earth.
One statistic.
I don't care. Like, you can't say that. I hate when they be like, when your last championship came when Dolphins were breakdancing. I don't give a fuck.
They always bring up the 1%. That's the only statistic that they have over us. Out of all of them, they don't have one.
Hey, y'all.
The only way that they have more than that one statistic is if they created a specific timeline to fit their narrative.
We can't allow Garrison to come up here and ruffle your feathers.
No. It's not rough and feathers. This is normal. This is listen. All right, so look. The last 4 years. Let's do this. The last 4 years. Yeah, because I'm doing the Garrison. Why I can't do him? I'm gonna do
Garrison. A specific timeline to fit our narrative.
So kinetic. So I'm gonna play his game. So the last 4 seasons, who had the more success? The last 4 seasons, Michigan, Ohio State.
We have.
How?
By far.
Man, I can't
Look, first of all,
I'm about to mute your mic.
Since matter of fact,
look at 4 years.
Look at the records. Look at the overall record, since that matters. First of all, he's talking about 15-0. Count the 5 losses y'all have this year.
Yeah. This year would be. This year is a one-off. This year is this year. By the way, and this year skews the record because of the 5 losses. But
it's still part of
Ryan Day would have been a Michigan's roster this year.
He drag us back in. You pull us back in into this nonsensical round robin about Michigan and Ohio State. Listen, all we know is this: 4 straight years Michigan has beaten Ohio State. We've gone to Columbus and done it twice. We've done it in the big house twice. Fine. This year, Ohio State was fortunate enough to back themselves into another playoff.
I gotta stop you there. When people say that about the 2014 team, the only reason you were able to say that is because we were the 4 seed, aka we're the last seed.
Just like you were the 4th seed in the Big Ten this year too.
So can you remind me, what seed were we this year in the playoffs?
You were the 8th seed.
Okay, so
we were the 4th seed in the Big Ten.
So we weren't.
I got a real question then. What
are y'all like? I get it, bro. Y'all sick.
Yeah. So
I'm not sick, bro. That team has been more successful than yours.
You want to create this narrative that we're mad or upset or sick.
No.
I'm amused because every one of our national championships is undefeated and y'all's aren't.
Taking cheap pot shots to the
when the New York Giants win the Super Bowl and they're the 8th seed, nobody says
if you lose to the current champ at home as a 20-point favorite,
they won.
And cry about a flag.
I will give you this credit. I will give you this credit.
4th in the Big Ten for the entire year, 2 losses. You're not a champion.
This is where we're gonna. I do hard disagree with Kinetic. Pause. Because in the NFL, for instance, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
The Washington Commanders lost more games than I believe everybody in the playoff this season, right? Or they were right there. It was close. Oh no, actually, I think Tampa Bay might have lost more than they did. They just happened to beat Tampa Bay. Whatever. The point though is that they were a lower seed and they can go and win a Super Bowl, and nobody's gonna say that's not a real Super Bowl because they lost more games than the team.
No. What I'm saying is, there's one team that went undefeated in the National Football League for a Super Bowl winning season, right?
Yes.
That Super Bowl win is on another level than all the others because they were undefeated. Michigan has 12 that we were undefeated every single time.
Right.
I don't think that's the case. Number one, first of all, because
that's dumb.
At the end of the day, you still got to beat however many teams you got to beat to win the championship,
including your rivals, including your conference.
So Madman and Kinetic, I see both sides. They only bringing up that narrative. Let me ask you: in the last 10 years alone, how many college teams went undefeated to win the Natty?
Who cares, bro?
No, it matters because hold on, you bringing up no. Let me finish.
Right, so
you're bringing up the NFL. No. You're bringing up the NFL when there's only been one team in history to go undefeated. In college, we see it almost every year. So what are you talking about? Well, the New York Giants, no. LSU, Alabama, Clemson, Michigan, like 4 or 5 teams in the last 10 years. That's almost a norm in college to win undefeated. So don't give me that watered down shit about the Giants or the other teams. They're not getting away with that.
We do got to chop the fable, bro. We do have to have some logic in the emotion.
Well, Oregon was undefeated. Oregon went undefeated.
We get that. We get that. However, this is a different even playoff than it was last year, right?
Yeah. This year.
Exactly. Okay. Which is obviously another variable. So unlike last year when Michigan won 12 regular season games, then went and did the annual beating of Iowa, to then make it to the playoff and win. They only have to win 2 games, right? These teams, whoever wins in this format, is going to have to win at least 3 games, and Ohio State won 4.
Bro, we beat 5 top 5 teams this season, bro.
Never. No, I get that. Listen, don't take this as me coming to y'all's rescue. By the way,
no, I don't take it that way.
No, Carrington, me and Carrington or PJ spoke about that. You're gonna be next year. Next year, the team that wins the Natty is probably gonna have the same amount of wins, Garrison, because everybody in the playoff.
What I'm saying is, don't you think that the idea of a 17-0, 8 or whatever and 0 team, that's not gonna be the norm anymore.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
That's not going to be the norm anymore. Teams aren't going to go 17-0 consistently like they were able to go 15-0 or 13-0.
What I'm saying is, if a team wins a Natty with an undefeated season, it is on another level than teams that don't.
Why are you?
Oh my gosh! Why is he making it like that?
You guys come here all the time
because y'all don't like it. Doesn't make it less true.
Hold up.
True.
You guys come in here.
It's not true.
You guys.
It's a better run. We had a better run.
Hold on.
If you go during the entire season and you beat every rival and you win your conference championship and you go undefeated, that is a better championship team and a better championship run.
No, it's not. That's your
that finishes 4th in the conference. Doesn't go to the conference championship game.
No, with Connecticut's still there.
Still wins the championship.
Bro,
Connecticut's making
sense all the time
here.
And call me arrogant. While you guys sit here on the night of a game you guys had nothing to do with. On a game
and talk about some 15.
We had everything to do with it because I wouldn't have been there if we didn't whip that ass.
On a night when we could talk about 2 teams that actually play college football.
We did already.
You guys rather sit here and whack off to something that happened last year right now because you were in it? No,
I'm just speaking facts. If that hurts your feelings, I'm sorry.
That's true.
No, it don't hurt my feelings.
That's true.
Go order your little 9 championship jacket.
I think it's important that we have some level of objectivity. All right.
Yeah.
Go get your 9 championship jacket.
I think it's a comparison though.
Why everybody else is walking around with double-digit championship?
Here's my question.
Watch your fucking mouth on this live. Never in your life call me a cuck. I'll ban the shit out of you. Who are you? I don't care if you've been on it. Ban the shit out of your dumb ass. All right. A cuck. No, you know what? I'm doing it right now, bro.
What happened? Hold on.
Yeah, that was wild.
Whoever in your fucking life. All right. Sorry, excuse my language. But
what you said.
So I do think it's important to have some objectivity, and I guess having some objectivity makes you a cuck. By the way, in the college football world, and to say that their championship is lessened. By the way, we all as Michigan fans do agree that you didn't win the game, right? That matters. That matters every season, right?
Or the conference.
Exactly. Didn't even play for. Speaking of not playing for something, you didn't even play for the conference championship.
Tough titty.
That matters. You did win the national championship. We giving you the credit for that, but we are better national champions.
Bro,
there you go.
I disagree with
That's
you. That's stupid. That doesn't make
Just because that hurts your feelings,
That
don't make it
doesn't
less
make
true.
any
Just
sense.
because it hurts y'all's feelings, don't make it less true.
sense.
It makes all the sense in the world to anybody except Buckeyes.
Dude, no,
Wait a minute.
No,
Let me jump in
you
for a
guys
second.
are only saying that because you guys are on the end of the championship. Listen, if you guys just did what we just did, I promise you, you would not say that. You would be like, man, this is the greatest run ever in the history of
I promise you that I would.
I guarantee you.
Regardless of whether it's our team or not, if we win the Natty next year with 2 losses, I'm going to flat out say that year's national championship run is not on the same level as the year we went undefeated.
Kinetic, here's my question. Why the fuck do you even care to mention your championship on the eve, on the night?
Because we don't care about your championship.
Why
Fuck
wouldn't
out
I?
of here.
Because you got no.
Don't call it national championship.
I feel you, man. It's our night.
We're reacting to it from our perspective, right?
But you ain't here with 9. You ain't here with 9,
bringing
bro.
up your national championship.
All I'm hearing is a bunch of hurt feelings right now.
He's
Bunch of
hurt.
Buckeyes in their
He's
feelings.
won the Natty, and he's all right. Look, this is the bottom line. Look, y'all won the Natty. At the end of the day, Ohio State is the national championships. No one could take that from them. It was an impressive run. I said it in the beginning. It was an impressive run. It was good. But hold on, Kinetic, hold on. Right now, of course, we gonna agree to disagree about whose run was better. Right? We're gonna whatever. But now, okay, I know, and I don't care about yours neither. You know what I'm saying? So, huh? You haven't beat me in 4 years, so just enjoy your natty in the corner. All right, enjoy your natty in the corner. You haven't beat me in 4 years,
bro.
Hey, this is why. This right here. Hold on, 1 second.
I'm actually trying to get this question off for a minute.
This right here is why it is so great.
I do have a question. And it's about when you talked about us having the Jim Crow titles. So you're telling me that the titles nowadays mean more?
Yeah, I would. So this is the way I look at it. I always think that some of the the older ones before the modern era, I respect that age of football, but I don't respect it as much as I do the modern era. The modern era being when USC faced Alabama.
So to translate anything that happened before the Buckeyes started being good.
I'm sorry that you don't want a real history lesson of college football.
No, please.
The real history lesson is that all history matters, not just the years that benefit you. Not just the years that you like.
Bro, it's okay, bro. I get it, bro. You sick of how.
No. What was the reasoning? I'm sorry, I missed it. I was reading something.
Mean anything?
I was interrupted, bro. I was interrupted by
good.
No,
stop
with
the Jim Crow references.
From 1960, Alabama faced USC because Alabama didn't want to have black
players. Yeah.
We had a bunch when they beat them. Bro, back from then, bro, when people, especially during the BCS era, when people were actually started playing for the national championship, I think that means more than people voting for. And then that's when we have these half championships that even Ohio State has. I don't even count Ohio State.
Every team played under those same rules.
I don't count, bro. Did you not just hear me say I don't count Ohio States like that, bro?
The only reason you don't count them is because y'all weren't good at that time.
What are you talking? Bro, we literally we had the highest win percentage in college football history.
Because it doesn't fit your narrative. That's all it is.
It's all right, bro. I get it.
Hey, so this is what I got to say. Hey, can I say something real quick?
He's trolling right now.
Can I say something real quick, though? Can I say something real quick, man? I've just been sitting here listening, man, and taking this, in. Listen, records are records. You cannot just throw out records and be like they don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, Ohio State. You won the Natty. Okay, hold on, though. But you didn't beat the Natty, listen, I understand what y'all saying. But you saying, hold on, no, it ain't no your guy. Because he ain't going to save you in this situation. So, like I said, listen, didn't take, you won your own belt. But you didn't beat the past last national champions. You didn't. We can't be honest and beat you. But okay, no, who beat ourselves? We beat you in your home.
Illinois beat y'all. Indiana beat y'all.
Okay, but you didn't beat us. Hold on though. You didn't beat us though.
And your greatest team of all time still lost to us.
But that doesn't mean anything.
It means anything. Because you don't want it to mean something doesn't mean it don't mean
It
anything.
only don't mean anything because y'all think y'all just this top notch
We
football team
are.
every year. You not
We're
though.
number one.
You not
We're the
though.
champions.
Okay. Of a
You cannot be the
12-man
champions if you can't
playoff.
beat
Hold
if you
on.
can't beat the
We
Of a
defending
are.
champions.
12-man playoff.
If you have
But you
two
didn't beat
losses,
us
you are
though.
not a real
Like,
champion.
point blank. So you just gonna jump over facts and be like,
Mama,
oh, we the
Mama, I'm
champions.
gonna need you to zoom
No,
out a little bit, bro.
hey, listen. Nah, man.
Who has the belt?
Nah.
You look like a
Who has the
Buckeyes
belt?
video, bro.
Bro, this ain't a
Who
Denver
got the
property.
belt?
Pull the camera
You
away.
got your own belt.
Hey,
You didn't
hold
take the
on.
belt from us.
Who said
Hold
he
on.
looked like
Hold
a
on.
Busta Rhymes video? Y'all some jerks,
Hey,
bro.
man, don't get me roasting in here, man. I'll get the roasting everybody.
I'm just wondering why you think we need an up close
I think that's a
Yeah, you feel me?
of saying
So
that.
all I'm saying is you run your own belt tonight. Hold on though. You asked me a question, I'm gonna answer it. You said you got your own belt, but you didn't take the belt from the past champions. You didn't.
No, Indiana took
okay,
it from you.
Marmar, hold on, because I gotta say this. We didn't take the belt from the past champion.
Okay, but there's a
see,
difference.
that-
No. Hold on. Because
But
people
what
have been
I'm
trying to
saying
say
is,
this all day. Hold on, Mama.
I'm
Hold on,
using
Mama.
it
Hold
in
on.
this reference. If I'm using it,
Hold on.
no, man. I'm talking.
In almost every other year, you don't have a head to head between the last champion and the
Here's his
current champion.
excuse.
So
That's
like
what I'm
for
saying,
example,
though.
when people say that Michigan didn't beat Georgia in 2023, we will forever be able to have the conversation of, well, I think Michigan would have beat them. Well, I think Georgia would have beat them if they had played, but we don't know because they didn't play. In this particular instance, Ohio State played the defending national champions and lost. So we have a clear head-to-head that we can point to. So it's not that's apples and oranges
That's
to
all
try
I'm
to
saying.
say one invalidates the other is not true.
Because that
This
don't
is
happen
how
every
you're
day.
trying to
This is
twist
the
it.
problem. Hold on, one second.
But y'all
One second.
twisted it, man.
One second. I get that, but listen,
Bro.
the problem is it just at the end of the day, it was great by y'all. Y'all had a great game plan. It just doesn't matter. It really does. In this,
It only
it
doesn't
doesn't
matter
take
because
away
you
from
don't
the
want it to.
championship. It's not as I will agree as an Ohio State fan. Yes, in a perfect world, I would have loved to go undefeated. I would have loved to beat Michigan. I would have loved to beat Oregon, but it didn't happen. As an Ohio State fan, I can't apologize for this run that they did after the Michigan
We
game.
ain't
We keep
asking you
talking
for no
about it.
apologize. Nigga, we ain't
I
no
know,
we
but I'm just
asking you
saying we keep talking about
let's
this as
pose
if
a different question because clearly we got to get rudimentary with this thing because if Ohio State is not the champions because they didn't dethrone the champions, then how
That's not
then
what I
would
mean. That's not
They
what
the
I
how
interim
then
mean.
would the
champ.
national championship have been contested?
It's not that it's not okay because you're not going to have
What
that
are you
opportunity every
supposed to
year.
do
But
then?
Ohio State literally had the chance to knock off the defending champion, and they
but
couldn't.
they did. You're absolutely right. In any Saturday any given Saturday
So if
situation, they
we
lost that
beat them
Saturday.
in if we beat it so if we beat them in that if we beat them in November, what that what is that gonna be?
Wait a second, Phil. How many losses did Michigan have this season?
We have
Five.
So five other teams knocked off the reigning champ, bro.
$5 foot long.
None to Ohio State, though.
They're
Hey,
disqualified.
listen,
You want so bad to validate this 2-loss championship. I'm sorry, I'm not going to acknowledge that it's on the same level as an undefeated one. Sorry,
Ohio State fans, bro, don't use this
I know
opportunity
math is hard.
to try to.
Yeah, all right, so look, this is what I'll say, right?
We beat y'all.
This is what I say. You know what it is? This is why I get a little upset, which is fine. Is that
Garrison, your mic is low, by the way.
this is what it is. Ohio State fans, not all of them, obviously, but they're acting right by winning tonight. They act like Michigan has been nothing lately. It's like, we won. Who's y'all?
Nah,
like I said,
I didn't say that.
Michigan's won 3 Big Ten championships, 3 straight playoffs, and a natty in the last 4 years. I'm saying that's better than what Ohio State has done. Is what I'm saying. We both got a natty. Listen,
easy.
listen,
That's just easy.
listen.
Better. I mean, that's from Ohio State.
We
That's
both
easy.
listen. Let me talk. We both got a natty, 1 each. We got 3 Big Ten championships. Y'all have 0. We got 3. So I'm telling you. And we beat y'all. So how you gonna tell me your last 4 years is better than ours? How?
Because you're using. First of all, who counts in 4s? Count 5
because
years.
I do what Garrison does.
No, count 5 years.
Modern era. So let's talk about the current decade, which is 2020 till now.
Well, that's 25 years. That's
count
5
5.
Yeah, no. I mean, if you want to cultivate 25 years, let's just do 5 years. Let's do the current decade, the 2020s.
Bro,
in the 2020s,
okay, you can do that.
Of 100.
Yeah, and we're talking about 25 out of 154.
Somebody
get
emotional. All right. So look.
All right, look.
All right. So let's talk about next season because next season.
Listen, bro.
One second, before you say that. I know. I want to tell y'all something. I just want because we should talk about next season. But just for y'all that are interested, ESPN did come out with a way too early top 25 like 30 minutes ago.
I've seen that.
And so I'm just saying, if you want to talk about next year,
they're not going to like where you were on that.
It's okay. We compete. Let them put us 18.
I'm gonna project where I haven't looked at it yet. I'm gonna say 17th.
Yeah, we're gonna
close.
It's fine.
Yeah,
they never.
By the way, that list means nothing because we weren't ranked in 2021.
That's true.
So I don't care about those preseason. Listen,
I was
y'all
just
don't
saying,
even know.
Talking about it.
It's just
y'all didn't win the Natty in 2021. So.
I mean, I didn't say we won the Natty in 2021
I mean,
either.
So
yeah. Every year, this is what I'm saying. What they got y'all ranked like 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
Hey, this is the Twilight
and then
Zone.
no.
Hey, we gotta
every
start
year,
dropping some of y'all because
every
first
year,
of all, there are other people in the back that need to
get them in.
That's fine. That's fine.
Hey,
I just got one more thing to say, and then I'm good, man.
Go ahead,
all right.
titles.
Who has it better than us? No.
Hey, you know what?
Michigan does. Michigan, baby.
Wow.
All right, man.
But listen, man.
The answer to that is every team that has won an undefeated Natty.
What a season! I'm very happy. Just like Jim Tressel said, I can't believe God gave me the chance to be a Buckeye because there's nothing like it.
The cheat Jim Tressel.
How firm my friendship. OHIO.
Boo!
Hey, don't
drop him, bro.
In that case,
coming back to the bank. Hey, Phil's in Ohio and he knows all about this. That championship is coming back to the
he's one of the smarter
old
ones,
Tangy, baby. Back to the banks of the old Tangy. You guys have
since we're going to quote Buckeye coaches, how about when Woody Hayes famously said, "quote You can't claim a national championship without winning the game," which is talking about Ohio State and Michigan.
Look, the bottom. They the Natty, bro. They won the Natty. We can't take that from them. They Ohio State's the champions. I get it. The only thing
they got a trophy. That don't mean that they're on the same level as our championship team.
You see what Mason
We know that
champion is a champion, bro. We can't take that away
the Natty.
from them,
They still won the ultimate goal. They won the prize. You got that trumps anything.
Yeah,
Gotta give them that.
But not all Natties are made with the same quality.
You're right.
What Connecticut is saying.
I agree. But they still the Natty.
They still won the Natty, bro.
They got history.
Yeah. They number one.
I think what Connecticut is saying is if you go, say you just, I don't know, take 20 years worth of national championships. And I think he's saying if you rank them, Michigan would be ahead of this Ohio State team. And I agree. I agree with what y'all were saying over the last 4 years. Yes, Ohio State has not topped, y'all with y'all have three or four Big Ten championships. but yeah, so I think that's what Connecticut is saying. But before we talk about next year, can I ask y'all what did y'all think of Will Howard during this playoffs? Did it surprise you?
Yes.
Hell
yes.
yeah.
You see what Derek Moore said too?
He got busy.
I think he played above his baseline.
Look what Derek Moore said.
Hold on.
Yeah. He said it don't mean Look, no. Listen, Will Howard. salute to him. I was one of his biggest critics. I even mentioned he was going to choke in the playoffs. And you know why? He proved me wrong. He didn't put you guys in no bad positions. He was just, perfectly made. The only thing is, and I'm not being a hater, he's gonna get drafted by the Baskin Robbins Sea Lions, and that's what it is.
Hey, man.
Hey, when you said he was getting drafted, I was about to say by who? Because he is not on that. He is not on no NFL level.
Hey, he did. Made some nice throws though. He made some nice throws. I give him
No, he's good. No, they don't win it without him. They don't win it without Will Howard, man. You gotta give it to Chip Kelly. You gotta give it to Ryan Day for putting him in the best positions to win. Listen, I give y'all credit. Everybody knows that. I always give Ohio State. It's just that my beef with the most Ohio State fans, not all of them, it's just that they don't give credit when credit's due, right? And so that I'm like, nah, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that to my team. But regardless, they won it. They won. No, yeah, look, they won the Natty. I can't take it, nothing from them. And it was an impressive run. This shit wasn't in a Mickey Mouse run. They played tough teams.
Hey, how many of your Ohio State little buddies have touched your phone already?
Oh, I ain't got none of those. So,
I'm in a group chat. I'm in a group chat.
I haven't got. Hey, hold on. I'm just trying to make a point. I haven't gotten none. You know why?
Because they mad about Michigan.
Because I sent them that 13-10 on November 30th, and and they ain't said nothing today at all.
Hey,
and I ain't gonna hear nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I want to address something I seen earlier in the chat, though. Somebody asked, what is it about Michigan coaches and crying? And I just want to say Ryan Day would cry, but his mascara will run.
But you know what's funny? Sharon Moore crying was over a victory. You know what I'm saying? So that was tears of joy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It kills me that people apparently can't understand the difference between crying like Jack Sawyer after the game about a flag and Sharon Moore, who in the context of what happened in that game, they were on a plane. They get off a plane the day before a game. He finds out he's got to step up and be an interim head coach for one of the biggest game we had on the schedule up to that point. His first time as a head coach in a game like that. And with all of the drama and everything going on, and that's where that emotion came from after that win. That's completely different than Royd raging out about a fucking flag after you lost the game.
Campbell. They were talking about Dan Campbell was crying. That's what they were talking about.
Okay.
Detroit coaches.
I'd love to see that type of passion from my coaches.
But here's the thing, and people got to understand when it's between Michigan and Ohio State. There is a rivalry that bleeds blue and that crap that they got. So Garrison needs to understand it ain't hate. We hated that y'all win. That's all it is. But we respect y'all for winning.
Correct.
That's all it is.
Correct.
So when you come over here, people got to understand when you come over here, you're going to get that from a Michigan team. Now, I bet you if you go over there, they're going to do the same thing to us.
Right.
That's all it is. So they shouldn't get mad. Enjoy it. We will see y'all in the big house November. I don't want to hear none of that shit y'all talking about. Come play. Because like I said before, thank Michigan for kicking y'all ass this season. It gave y'all some toughness. That's all it was.
Well, now that it's over. Here's the thing. Garrison and 8.5 title dude get on here and they want so bad for us to validate their championship to mean something. But when we won our undefeated championship last season, for the next 10 months, all we fucking heard was asterisk, Connor Stallions, it didn't matter, hammer, it's going to be vacated. All they did for 10 months was try to diminish and disregard and invalidate our championship. So it's amusing to me that they get on here and want so badly for us to just agree that their championship means something.
Hey, real quick, this portion of the Maize, or whatever this show, the live reaction show, is brought to you by Fairborn Cleaning Services. Give your home or business some shine. Shout out to my guy Marmar. This is his business. Be sure to hit him up.
Oh,
If you have
congratulations, Mama.
Yes.
Congratulations, bro.
questions, you can
bruh.
call now 937-6, or I'm sorry,
Bruh.
361-3974.
I mean, I want to accept this award on the behalf of the Maize man. I just want to thank everybody in here. Giving out the
This is a
support.
more
I
legitimate
want
win
to
than the
thank.
15-2 title.
Hey, listen, I want to thank all the people in the back. All my producers, all my dancers. Yeah, I want to thank everybody. Man, I was playing.
No.
Appreciate
Mama,
that,
shout to
brother.
you, my brother.
Yeah, congratulations, bro.
Anybody in the Marmar area, man, show my brother love, man. That'd be great. So look,
Appreciate it.
since we speaking on next season, right? We I saw Maize man put Quinn Sean had 3 touchdowns, man. Today he's probably the MVP of the game. I don't think he comes back. Maybe you're gonna lose both your running backs. You're gonna lose your quarterback, right? Dallas fan too. Who's gonna be your quarterback? I know y'all got a lot coming back. I know Notre Dame is gonna still be good.
Another transfer portal quarterback.
Is it Tate Martell season yet?
He's back.
Oh man, damn. But look, I think right now, this is why I think next season is gonna be so wide open. Nobody, even Arch Manning being the starter at Texas, he's still unproven. Right, he hasn't played a whole season. He started about 2 games or 3 games for yours, but not against nobody good. So next season, Georgia, Alabama, Michigan, Ohio State, are all Notre Dame are all gonna have first-year starting quarterbacks, with the exception of maybe Michigan, because Mikey Keene is a veteran. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying Mikey Keene is that dude. What I'm saying, though, he's a veteran, and we don't need him to be great, right? Y'all never really needed Will Howard to be great this season either. Y'all just needed him not to lose games for y'all. Now, there might have been a game or 2 where he kind of did some shit, but regardless, he got y'all to the promised land. So that is going to be motivation for me as a Michigan fan to say, yo, you know what? If Ohio State could win the Natty with a Will Howard, then not only Michigan, the other team could win a Natty with a quarterback. There's a veteran, and you just don't need him to be perfect. You just need him not to lose games for you. And a good running game. They surrounded him with fucking weapons, bro. I mean, Ohio State was loaded offensively. And again, shout to your O-line, bro. You was down 2 starting linemen. 2 starting linemen. And we're not talking about bum linemen. You're talking about 2 of your best linemen.
Yeah.
And y'all got it done, bro. And that's it, man. Ohio State, shout to y'all as much as I hate to say it, but it's real. Y'all won the Natty.
I don't hate to say it, man. Congratulations.
No, I hate to say it.
That make our win look that much better.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, man, they make it look real good. They made it look like Sharon Moore look like the next coach of college football, man. I'm just trying to tell y'all. But anyway, congratulations. I can still say 13-10, so it don't even matter,
No doubt. But
yeah, man.
I mean, serious, like Maniac said, next year is going to be wild in college football. I mean, believe me, I'm going to enjoy this one. I'm not even, I'm going to enjoy this one for a while. But next year, just looking at it, because I'm looking at this way too early, top 25 on ESPN. Arch Manning, I mean, technically he is a new starting quarterback, even though he started a couple games, but, as the starter for that team. So outside of that, Penn State and Clemson with Cade Klubnik.
And Drew Allo, you're right. I forgot about those 2. You're right. Those are the only 2.
Hey, no
so it's college football is wide open.
Bro. I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Get Drew Aller out of here.
Yeah. Even though, but he's still
he
shit, bro.
Yeah,
you know
man,
what? Maybe
You get him out of here,
It'd be,
bro.
yo, imagine, please. I don't even want to imagine this. Penn State winning the Natty next year. I'd jump off the roof.
Nah, bro.
Damn.
Don't worry, James
Yeah,
Franklin won't allow
they
that.
took our tight end. He might win it.
James Franklin won't allow that. Don't worry, fellas. That is
Yeah,
not
you're right.
happening.
You're right. They do got James
He
Franklin.
will get
Yo, they got Ohio State as the second favorite.
Okay, I got a question for all y'all.
Crazy.
Why do you think Michigan don't win the national championship next year?
Say that again.
Defense and offensive line.
Hold on.
Wait,
All right, Cam. Hold on, Cam. So I said,
I didn't hear you.
You didn't hear me, man. I said, what? Why don't you think Michigan win the national championship next year?
Injuries, I think major injuries to major players. No, Cam, our D line, we going 12 deep next season, bro.
Hey, listen. So that's why I asked you that. When I sent you and Maize that.
Yeah.
And then you got you named another person, Maize, and then I named Nate Marshall, or you did one of y'all did.
Dominic Nichols.
Yeah, okay, you got a 14-man rotation on that defensive line. If we come back and then all them corners we got, and you teach them that system before you get through the hard slate of your schedule, bro. Maize, you said there will not be a 16-0 team. Michigan gonna be the first 16-0 team. Because you
talk about it.
I want to clear something up. I didn't say there wouldn't be any undefeated teams. I said it's going to be harder now to do that than it was with a 14 playoff.
Which is true because there's more games.
Hold on, Maize. Not if you have the recipe to man. I'm just a real deep Michigan fan. I'm not taking light to what y'all are, but me. I just believe we had an off season and we still had the best 85 season in the entire Michigan tenure on earth. And listen, man, and I'm just saying, Sharon Moore vision, like he said, scared money don't make money. And when he said that, and when he told Jordan Young, hey, they better get theirs now. And then he said, "Scared money don't make money, man. Stop playing with me." And he beat Ohio State with Davis Moore and Alabama. Stop and Orgy. Stop.
Hey,
Marmar, I'm just saying, if you truly believe that, man. I'm just saying, if you truly believe that, bro, bet Michigan because if you believe it's a plus 4,000 next year. And I'm not hating. I'm just saying that's if you I personally as an Ohio State fan I like Michigan's schedule.
Yes.
And if you think that
I'm talking about Sharon Moore. I'm just talking about him.
Okay, Marmar, I got a question.
Bruh.
I got a question.
I'm just saying,
I got a question, Marmar.
Go ahead.
It's a two-part question, so I'm gonna ask you one, and then after you answer, I'm gonna ask you another question. Okay?
Yeah, because I am slow. Yes.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how deep of a Michigan Wolverines fan are you?
You said from 1 to 10?
Yeah.
I'm universal.
Okay. Then the second part of the question is, I need you to tell me right now, off the top of your head, how you feel about Mikey Samerstill.
Oh man,
I love him. Hold on. He asked me. Chill out real quick, Cam. I got you.
I got a lot of hate for posting appreciation the other night.
Hey, hold on. Let me answer this. People, that's why I'm saying people better be on notice. Because Michigan out here pushing out animals. Okay, animals. A guy that converted from wide receiver to Viper. He was a Viper. And he was taken off. And you see what he did. I already said that coming into the game. I said Mikey Sanders still about to go off in the Detroit game. He back home. And he felt that energy. And he said, "Nah, it's my time." And then I said, "Oh, Michigan out here developing." So that's why I'm saying, y'all better chill out with all that. Like he told Jordan Young, they better get it now. Sharon Moore focused, bro. I'm trying to tell you, scared money don't make money. Scared money don't make money. He said that at the high school convention.
I'm just asking because I said the other day on X I put up a Mikey Samerstill appreciation post, and then I put up a thing that said or I think I commented on somebody's thing and said Mikey's making the Lions look like fools for taking Terry and Arnold over him before him in the draft.
Yes,
And I got
yes.
so much hate from Michigan fans because of that.
No, you're not wrong.
They should have
If
took
you
him.
had the opportunity to get Sandersfield,
Should have get him.
oh, the Lions would have won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, they needed a corner, and they drafted a corner, and he was
They
still
won
on the
the
board.
Super Bowl. No, look, he's a great he's definitely a great player. He's becoming in his rookie season one of the best nickels in the country. He's only going to get better. So I mean, but don't get me wrong. Look, Michigan's been putting dogs in the league. So has Ohio State. They always put dogs in the league. Like, you know what I'm saying? Notre Dame as well. Put some dogs in the league. So, and again, look, next season, again, like we was talking, Carrington, college football, I think is going to be even better next season
Hey, Madden,
than
I'm
this
about to make
season.
you laugh with this
Madman,
one.
I need you to clip. I need you to clip Marmar's response to my question, so we can send it to TJ and show him this is how a real Wolverine fan supports our guys.
Now, well, Kinetic, you got to remember, look, all right, so just in case, right? Kinetic is a Minnesota fan. TJ Ronan is a Detroit fan. He's obviously, what Mikey did to the Lions, he was upset. He said, listen, I don't care for Mikey. He's in the pros now. Kinetic is
F
like,
Mikey.
he feels like you have to. You have to root for Michigan players in the league. You don't have to do none of that. Everybody's their own person. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm a Michigan fan. I'm a 49er fan. I'm a 49er fan, and Boza, I'm a big Boza fan, and where he played at?
Hey, listen,
Ohio State. So I'm not supposed to root for him because he played because he's Ohio State.
I never said that.
But it's the same thing.
In the pros, there's a few Buckeyes former Buckeyes that I root for in the pros. All I'm saying is you're a Michigan fan. I'm a Michigan fan. I support our Wolverines after they leave, no matter where they go, whatever team they go to. I don't care if it's in the NFL or the CFL. I support our guys through their entire career. In my opinion, that's how you support the
I'm not
Wolverines.
rooting for Mike Chandler, bro. Fuck
Hell no.
Fuck
Listen,
you, bro.
what compels you to be this loyal? Like, what is the loyalty here is a weird word to use in this situation.
Hey, listen,
because
Maize, can I say this? All I'm saying is that Michigan is developing players to go to the next level. You can see it.
Nobody's disagreeing with that.
Yeah.
Nobody's
no,
disagreeing
I'm not.
with that.
I'm just saying. When I said what I was saying is that Michigan is developing people. Watch out because they are doing that at the college level, putting these guys in the league, and they going out here doing what they were taught at Michigan.
Absolutely.
And out here. Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. Like, good for him, Michael Sanders, still, because we know that he could go in the league. We were saying that during the season of last year. Hey, he about to go in the league and fuck up. Clown, Jabo coming along. Hudson, all of them. So I'm proud of that. But what I'm saying is the developing the players at Michigan and what they, what we doing with them. That's why I'm saying that 14 to 12 man rotation on the defensive line this year is gonna be nutty. And if you get that Mathis and you add him in there and you train him up a little bit, bro.
Yeah,
that's what you need. That's what Sharon building. He building for the playoff run.
No doubt.
Because you need more guys.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Great at the college level. Yeah, that's great at the college level. But the NFL, man, come on. Once you leave Ohio State, man, I'll follow you, but hey, when it comes to you playing my team, which is the Patriots,
right?
You can't go off.
So let me clarify. Let me clarify my position on that. Let me clarify my position on that using myself as an example. I've said this multiple times. I'm a Vikings fan. The Lions are an in-conference rival, right? Or in-division rival. Aiden Hutchinson is probably my second favorite player in the entire league. When the Vikings play the Lions, I want Aiden Hutchinson to get 5, 6, 7 sacks. I want JJ to throw for 500 yards and win.
No.
Nope.
Not me. Not if they playing against my team. Not if they playing against my. Maybe in another team. Maybe another team, not my team.
I want nobody to eat on my team.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
here's the thing, like,
Yo,
we had this real quick, and this will be it because we got to get out of here. But we had this like blow up in our group chat because Kinetic was trying to tell me, a Raiders fan, right, how I was a hater because Tom Brady was successful. And I'm trying to tell him, absolutely not, bro. I hate Tom Brady on a whole other level because of 2001.
Bro,
that was it.
It was a fumble,
tough rule.
Yeah.
They robbed the Raiders. They robbed the Raiders that game.
There's no love. And by the way, I told him after his entire career as a pro, hated him. Right after he retired, fine. He's back. He's a Wolverine again. Cool, right?
I mean, to me, he's always a Wolverine.
As a pro, absolutely not, bro. But again, you have to understand too. Like you fan different. Like you didn't have a team,
Right.
NFL team
I was
that
actually
you
just about
rooted
to
for
bring that up.
growing up, right? The Raiders
Up
always
until
been my
about
team.
a year ago.
I only want-
Up until about a year ago, about this time last
Absolutely,
year,
right. So
I
so
did
that's what I'm
not
saying.
feel drawn
I have
into a
years
pro
of
team as a
this.
fan.
Yeah, I have years of this like fandom, right? I have all of these things going into. I was a fan when they were bad, and then we got good, and now we're bad again. That's different than, yo, let me be a fan of Tom Brady, even though he's kicking my team's ass. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I
but
root,
anyway.
like I said, I root for the Michigan players, just not when they play my 49ers. That's all.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we gotta get
Maize,
outta
we're
here.
back. We back tomorrow with the interview, correct?
We are back tomorrow. My
Tune
guy,
in.
absolutely, Jaziel Hart. Be sure to check it out. He's a up and coming corner, Michigan target out of Virginia. We're gonna be live with him tomorrow. 4-star guy. Should be a good time. Shout out to everybody who came in.
Yes,
This thing
Man, I better see
ended up
y'all at
not
the
being what we
spring
planned for
game,
it to be, but it
man.
was still a great night.
It was.
Even though that vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus won the national championship.
Yeah.
Dallas fans, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitter, Dallas Fan 1. I think we had a great season, so we should be right back. I looked at our schedule. I see no worse than one loss. So Freeman gonna put us right back in place to get a chip.
And that's the other thing. We didn't get a chance to give Marcus Freeman his flowers for this season. He made it to the national championship, all of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Knocking off Georgia and knocking off Penn State.
Yeah.
Right. He
Big
established himself as one of the best coaches
in 3 years. I mean, I can't asking for the national championship. I can't be mad at that man.
You're right. Yeah. You're right. Absolutely.
No doubt. Black Hat, where can people find you if you got any social media, anything like that?
Y'all can find me on the Exile Ones, all in one word. I have a podcast on that.
Oh, all right.
No doubt, man. Didn't even know that. See, you were a little quiet tonight, but I get it. It was kind of hectic.
There was one thing I did want to say about what Garrison talked about not caring about the history. That's a dangerous thinking because that history did make your brand.
Yeah.
You know, are you going to discredit the championships Woody Hayes won? Because Woody Hayes is one of the big reasons why your program is the reason why your program is today. It's the same why Fielding Yost is the reason why our program is what it is today.
Correct. The history matters. All the history matters.
That's convenience. That's a convenience bias that they use in every argument. That's that ESPN stuff.
Yeah, that's just Garrison, man. He's always Carrington is gonna keep it more realistic, and that's what it's that's just Garrison, man. He's always gonna find a way. He can't be wrong. But
you don't think that when Bo Schembechler left Ohio State, that made Michigan into the smash mouth run team that started the 10-year war with you with the Woody Hayes thing? He learned.
He learned from
that's
Woody.
What I'm saying. So Bo brought it to Michigan. So So we just mirror images of each other. We just across the border and
tonight what we just did on this show here, that showed, even with bickering and all that showed why this rivalry is what it is. You know, for us, I know, like I said, no one roots for Michigan, no one roots for Ohio State, depending on what side you're on. But that was the beauty of the Big Ten, Ohio State, Michigan, just winning back-to-back championships. And that just showed it here. We both were able to come and spit fire because we both just won. Y'all won last year. You know what I'm saying? So that's what was beautiful about that. I get y'all didn't want Ohio State to win. I get it. I didn't want y'all to win last year.
Yeah, of course. No, of course. But you know what? We appreciate Buckeye fans that come up here, as you see, Carrington, and like you said, at the end of the day, we kept it respectful. Nobody used personal attacks, none of that. Maybe the chat's like Rikers Island. They get crazy in there. People shanking each other. They taking blades out the mouth. That's the chat. But up here, we don't play that. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna always give Buckeye fans a platform to talk as long as they keep it respectful. But anyway, man, thanks for supporting. Y'all can follow me right there. Go Blue _maniac _24. That's my new Instagram. Make sure y'all tune in. I gotta be up like in 3 hours to work.
Yeah.
Thank you. And again, shout to the Buckeyes. As much as I hate to say it, y'all got it done, and no one could take it from y'all. See you in November.
You can put an asterisk on it, though.
Hey, Maize. Just bring mine up. Just bring mine up on the screen.
Bring yours up on the screen.
Yeah.
What, your your Twitter?
Gotta be more specific, bro. What do you want them to bring up? You can't remember your Twitter handle.
Why you got all these numbers on here, man?
You can't remember your Twitter handle. That's what it is, right, Mama?
Because it got a bunch of numbers on there. It's a bunch of random ass numbers.
Let me see.
He don't even know what it is. He's like he wants you to bring it up for him so he can go follow his damn self.
What is that's like your prison number or something? What is that, man?
Where?
Yo, you
right here, bro.
231-898-89.
That's the email.
Marmar bunch of numbers.
I know there weren't that many people with the name Marmar that need to put all their numbers after it.
Anyway, West Quad, man, thank you again for rocking with us
I'm
tonight.
about to get them. I'm about to roast them.
What can the people get you,
hey,
man?
Hey, man, I thought you was looking like Buster Ross. You was all up in that camera. We was
Hey, Wes. Cause man, I was getting like frustrated. Like they keep saying, like, I understand they won, but you didn't beat the defending national champion.
Look, they interim champs like a motherfucker. It's like in wrestling.
Because
got hurt and they beat the new champion, but they didn't beat us.
Listen, how I'm gonna had a belt in boxing and then lose to the I'm the defending national champion and boxer. I still don't go beat the motherfucker, and they go win a championship.
I understand the argument.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like you didn't.
I put an asterisk on it. They got it though. They put an asterisk on our shit. Then y'all
get G. Yeah, they did try to put that. Ain't no damn asterisk though.
Exactly.
Kinetic. Where can the people
Maize,
find
before hold on. Oh, I just want to ask Maize a question real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
If I can.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey,
go ahead.
What's up with the the NOA? I don't hear nothing.
NOI, yeah. Yo, you're right. And the notice of allegation. It's supposed to. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna hear something here soon. I just don't think it's gonna be much of nothing. I explained that earlier. Like the networks aren't gonna allow Michigan to go down. It's too many people that watch Michigan football. It's too much money that they just spent for the Big Ten specifically. So it's going to be much ado.
We also didn't have any eligible players.
Here's what's going to happen. In another effort to try to hit Michigan with the worst timing possible, NCAA is going to release it the day before National Signing Day.
I can see
Is that what they're doing?
I don't know, but that's what they've done all the years.
Yeah,
since
that makes
the
sense. That would make
every
sense.
time, every time they thought
that
it would be the
morning.
worst possible time to hurt Michigan, they would
that
release
sounds
some
like
new
decommits
information.
coming.
It's too late now.
Anyway,
what y'all got over there? Look at the cabinet. What y'all got in there?
Kinetic, where can the people
All right,
find
Freeman.
you, man?
All right, so aside from seeing me here on the Maize Madman channel on preferably all of our shows, at least when I know about it, since someone didn't want to let me know they were going live earlier today.
Nah, we were in the chat.
You can find me here on the channel. You can find me on all the socials at Kinetic615. If you're on a platform and you wonder if I'm on there, look up Kinetic615. If I'm there, that'll be my handle. And then as a last word, because I think people think I'm completely invalidating their win tonight. They won the championship. They got the title. I'm not trying to say that they didn't win the Natty. I'm saying not all Natties are created equal. There is a difference between an undefeated team that wins everything, their rivals, their rivalry games, their conferences, and the Natty, and ones that don't. And if you're gonna spend 10 months telling us there's an asterisk over a supposed cheating scandal and a hammer that's never gonna show up, don't come on here trying to demand us to give you validation. Sorry, but y'all won the Natty. Enjoy it. We'll see you guys.
Anyway.
No, you're right. Fair is fair.
Yeah, follow me everywhere at Maize Madman. You see it. We will be here live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Make sure you check it out. Another young prospect for the Wolverines will be joining us. Get your questions ready, all that, and of course,